To keep all hands, arms, feet, and legs in the boat at all times as well. And please supervise your children. Now when it comes to stories, we like to go down rabbit holes through the pages of a book, or just for fun through the mouth of a whale. Much like Monstro here, the same whale that swallowed Pinocchio and Geppetto, and now it's about to swallow us. Oh no, we're gonna get eaten, oh no! But don't be scared. Even though it looks like Monstro's having us for an early dinner, we're actually going to a very magical place called Storybook Land. Woo! Yeah, Storybook Land. So cool. It's so awesome. It's the best day of my life. Gee, Brian, you're such a cool captain. Now, my friends, if you thought that monster was scary, if we all look to the left, you'll see the home of the big bad wolf, who's always trying to get the three little pigs across the way. And now to the right, we have the home of the three little pigs. The first home made of straw, the second home made of stick, and the very last home made of 100% wolf-proof brick. And then things take a very, very strange turn. If we all look to the left, you'll see the quaint little village where Alice grew up. And once upon a time, she went down, down, down the rabbit hole to Wonderland, where things became curiouser and curiouser. And now to the right, we have London Park, where Peter Pan and his friends flew to Neverland, so they never, ever, 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 ever had to grow up. And straight ahead, we have Agrabah, where Jasmine and Aladdin first met in the marketplace, and Aladdin stole her heart. And with some help from Genie, they got married, and they still live happily ever after in the Sultan's palace. Now everyone, in Storybook Land, love is powerful, love is everywhere, and love is underneath these twinkling arches, the very same ones that Jasmine and Aladdin went over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride to a whole new world. And now straight ahead, we have the Cave of Wonders, which holds hidden treasures and a magic lamp. If you release the genie of the lamp, you get 3 wishes. I wonder, what would you wish for? I would wish for a churro. I would wish for a pretzel. And finally, a corn dog. And now, if we look to the right, we have the home of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. And if we're lucky, they might sing today. And now, to the very tippity top of our left, we have Cinderella's castle. And once upon a time, her stepmom did not let her go to the ball. But don't worry, with a little bippity-boppity-boop, her fairy godmother granted her wish. But when Cinderella did not return home by the stroke of midnight, her carriage turned into a pumpkin, which we could still see on top of the bridge under Cinderella's castle.
Where is her house? That's a nice house. Is that her house or that's the castle?
And now to the left, we have our giant patchwork quilt, which was inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon, Lullaby Land. And yes, everyone, all the plants and trees you see here today are 100% real, and they stay young, thanks to our personal gardener, Tinkerbell, and her pixie dust, so that all of our stories, much like my love for churros, last forever and ever and ever. And now, straight on ahead, on the left, will be Toad Hall, home of Mr. Toad. And if we all cross our fingers, maybe we'll get to see him today. Ooh. And I am so sorry, everyone. I don't think all of us were crossing our fingers, because Jade, that is, Toad, is not home. He's probably on his motor cart, off on a wild ride, to nowhere in particular. And now to the left we have Arendelle, where Anna, Elsa, and Olaf spend all day building snowmen. They just can't let it go. And straight ahead we have the village where Geppetto wished upon a star for Pinocchio to become a real boy. And when Pinocchio saved them from Monstro, that wish was granted by the Blue Fairy.
That's the trading post.
Yeah.
And now to the right, we have Prince Eric's palace. And once upon a time, he met a little mermaid named Ariel, who walked on those, what do you call them again? Oh yeah, feet. But to be a part of our world, Ariel had to leave hers of Atlantica, which we can see to the left, behind the waterfall. Ooh. Ah. Now, my friends, as a reminder, please remain seated until my count of 3, and please keep on